My name is Cameo Yvette Neuer. My sister is Cora Everson, the 1982, 83, 84, 85 Miss Olympia, maybe up until the 1990s. My biggest ambition is to be the most renowned fitness enthusiast in the world. I want to be known as Miss Fit, Miss National Fitness. That's my title, and that's what I want to portray. I'm after perfection in my shape and my symmetry, but never going beyond a point in which someone will say, you look masculine. When a woman begins to inject male testosterone and steroids is when she becomes more like a man. And that, I'm completely against that. And I don't feel that mainstream America is interested in women who look like men. They're interested in women who look like women. I love to dance. I love going dancing. I always, in the back of my mind, do things that burn calories. I mean, it's probably sick, but when I go out dancing, I think, oh, I'm going to burn off 600 calories dancing my buns off, having a great time. I stay very, very disciplined on my diet. And then one day a week, which is Sunday, I let myself have whatever I want. I want to be bad. I'm going to have pizza today. I'm going to have a Haagen-Dazs bar. And so that way I maintain sanity. I'm physically strong, but overall I have an aura of femininity and sensuality and woman, being a woman. That's the most important thing to me. I'm a woman, I want to be a woman.
One of our very young competitors. I think that he may very well be Mr. Olympia someday.
201.5.
This is one of the truly seasoned professionals of our day. I think he's a little bit ahead of his time right now. I mean, I don't think that the bodybuilding world is ready to accept a GQ, good-looking type guy who will represent the 90s bodybuilder.
Bob's weight is 226, 226 pounds.
Bob has a deep-rooted sense of professionalism that he exhibits everywhere he goes. The way he carries himself, the way he shakes hands with the people, the eye contact he makes. And he feels very confident about himself, and he likes himself. And when you identify with Bob on stage, you like yourself too, because he likes himself. I mean, the girls ooh over Bob, and everybody feels that. Kind of an earthy kind of a guy that works from a center of confidence. And I think that's Bob Paris. Bob's an artist molding a very pleasing physique. He reminds me of Steve Reeves, modern-day Steve Reeves.
What I'm trying to present when I'm working in an artistic realm is the beauty of the human form. And I try to get across more than just the two-dimensional that's on the piece of paper. And I'm trying to put a personality across, and I think that's one of my main strengths as a bodybuilder is that I can cross over to a general public market and appeal to not only the hardcore bodybuilding fan, which I am very much a hardcore bodybuilder, but also to the artistic fan and to the person walking down the street. Won't be offended by my physique, but yet it still has the ability to be a Mr. Olympia. Obviously, I wouldn't be going through all of this if I didn't expect that I was going to win a competition, but I also train with a picture in my mind of the perfect physique as it relates to me. And so when I'm training, I'm picturing that perfect physique and trying to attain that. I just really appreciate the great support that all the fans have really shown. In the couple of years I was away from the sport, a tremendous amount of support and curiosity as to what I was doing. I hope to be able to give back a little bit of pleasure to those people who really give and lend support to my career.
Just a block away from Gold's Gym is this towering cathedral, the New World Gym. Designed by Joe Gold, the same man who brought you the original Gold's Gym. Here's where Arnold Schwarzenegger, 7-time Mr. Olympia, built his biceps. He continues to train here today.
One more, come on. Okay, one more. Last one, come on. Okay. Good.
Great.
He's probably the most awesome creature to walk the face of Venice and Santa Monica. To see him having lunch is a sight to be seen. When he grabs the fork and attempts to cut his steak, it's like his triceps ripping. It's what every bodybuilder dreams of looking like. I would say to win contests, he would need to have more polish, need to have more finesse. In fact, need to have experience walking on stage and posing. It's a different thing. There's a gym body and there's a stage body. Some bodybuilders look absolutely godlike in the gym, and then get on stage and all of a sudden they just don't look as good.
How long have you been bodybuilding, Victor?
I've been training for 5 to 6 years.
You're known as Mr. Big to the whole world. Why isn't Victor Richards going into the Olympia?
Because I believe before you could be able to compete with other people, you gotta be able to compete with yourself first. And I believe just like to learn more about people, you gotta know who you are. I think too many people are so busy competing with other people instead of putting the time to learn who they are and competing with themselves first. I'm trying to perfect myself first before I could compete. I'm not doing this for approval. You have to understand, before I started training, I didn't know anything about bodybuilding. This is just what I was doing for happiness, and I don't want to take the happiness away because I don't know what it's like to take a day off. If I take a day off, I'm miserable. It's just like taking it's like taking a baby bottle away from the baby if I don't train. For me, this is a meditation. This is a ritual between my mind and my body, you know? So,
Would you like to see you win the Mr. Olympia?
the best man. I think the best man should win. Whoever comes in and shape that night should win it.
Thank you, Mr. Big.
Okay, take care.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Just one. Okay, to the camera. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes. The head a little bit up. 1, 2, 3. Yes. That's good.